Hi, gamers. I fixed it. I did the thing where, believe it or not, chat, this is exactly how it went. I used my brain. Have you guys ever done that? It was like a buy one, get one when you're born. But, you know, it's kind of like going to a used car lot. Some are better than others, right? I fixed it. Oh. Oh, I'm literally on the wrong screen. That's why it looks weird. Hey, we're supposed to be on this one. I was like, none of this is correct. There we go. There we go. But how we doing, guys? Your birthmas is coming up. Happy, merry, early birthmas. Sorry, chat. This is Bingus. Bingus and I fixed the game together. We love Bingus. We love Bingus a lot. Using one's brain. I know, it is a rare experience. You know, like... we're all just doing our best. I'm not gonna lie. Celio never worked. Let's just say that. Celio never happened. Celio's not real. And basically there's a whole process that's, oh my god, I smacked the mic and now Bingus is falling. You just wanna like, you just, nope. Okay, there we go. I lost my train of thought. Basically, Celio doesn't work. I tried making Celio work. Everything I tried to make Celio work, it didn't. It's a long, strenuous process, in order to get things to work and function the way that they do in that specific video game and the way that I do said video game. So basically I made entirely new files and immediately it worked again. And keep in mind, I did the exact same thing on the other one. I'm wondering if it is a specific issue with Celio. But I figured, considering the fact that we were literally only at the starter anyways, we're just gonna redo run 5 and we're just gonna do like a different starter, you know what I mean? So we'll just play back through, we'll get caught up to where we were. You guys have different starters to choose from. I do know what they are because obviously I had to see them in order to make sure that it actually worked so I didn't waste your guys' time. I think you're gonna like them. That's at least a positive. Interested to see which one you guys choose. Paul, thank you so much for the 34 months, gamer. Thank you. I need to reset this lad, if you will. Let me put this back at 1 with Paul's. Thank you so much, though, gamer. Appreciate you. But yeah, it refused to be shiny. I don't know what the deal is. For everyone who's here who is a subby, because you guys can obviously hear me because you guys aren't in 𝗏𝗡𝗓 on Twitch. Those of you who aren't in 𝗏𝗡𝗓, your sub badge has changed again. I don't know if you guys noticed that. If you guys were like, hey, wait a minute, this isn't what it was. Basically, the Pokemon ones I changed it to, they were really cute when they were blown up to be full size, but they did not read very well when they were basically shrunk down to be like badge size. And I watched the VOD back and it really bothered me with the way that they looked and I no longer liked it. So therefore, with the way that my brain is, I had to immediately fix it. What's the red thing on your shoulder? My skin. So, listen. Viper, thank you so much for the 10 months, gamer. Appreciate you. I hope that you're doing well, gamer. Thank you so much for the 10 months of wonderfulness and awesomeness. My family just got home. By the way, my son got me Fourth Wing for Christmas. I'm finally gonna read it. I'm very excited, Paul. I'm very excited. I made it to chapter any day now. 35 in the newest book. I'm very excited for you to read it, Paul. And Viper, words. True. Chat, have you guys ever worded so hard that you words your words? Have you guys ever done that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Bingus sitting there menacingly like he did it. Bingus is a friend. Bingus went to Worlds, chat. Bingus is a Hawaii native. That is where Bingus's home is. Bingus was adopted when we went to Worlds in Hawaii. So, I'm just saying, chat. It's pretty cool. Here, I can put it on this shoulder if me having skin on my shoulder is too distracting for you guys.
Logan Prevo wants to play Who's That Pokemon? May your drawing skills be better than last time.
Who am I drawing, Logan? Who is and are Bingus and I drawing? Celio doesn't have to be there anyways. Yeah, Celio's not real. Celio is fake, chat. I don't know if you guys knew that. Celio's not a real Pokemon. You want me to look at my shoulder? All right, brilliant. Oh! Chat, Bingus is down. What if Bingus just like goes on my head for a second? There we go. There we go. Hold on. I gotta... Oh, Bingus! Bingus's tag is kind of bothering me. Do I have scissors? I do. Bingus! This is tattoo removal. Chat, Bingus had surgery before your very eyes. It's a rapid recovery. It was a rapid recovery. Where is paint? Speaking of Word, what's up with Windows 11 getting rid of it? I don't know. It's the fact that you had to pay in order to have like a Word license anyways, which just like really isn't ideal, to be honest with you. Really just not ideal. All right, let's paint Bingus here for the good of humanity. The word pad, not even they're paid? Oh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had no idea. I'm very much so like a Google Docs user. I couldn't tell you the last time I used Microsoft Word for that reason. By the way, I'm not using a reference. And the size of Bingus for me is the size that Bingus is for you guys while it's on my head. So, it's kind of giving a cross between Clefable and Wigglytuff right now. Not gonna lie. Bingus is your reference? Right. I just can't see Bingus very well. So... as you can see, Bingus is very much so up there. Have you tried using your eyes? No, sorry. I already used my brain today. It's a one-time deal. It's like a daily subscription, if you will. You have to wait for your energy to recharge. Oops. Okay. Oh my god, pink blob. Yeah, Bingus is on my head. This is Bingus. Bingus went to Worlds with me. Bingus is a Hawaii native. Bingus got to watch the great goats of Unite compete together. And Bingus wanted to hang out today. So, Bingus is here. On my head, yes she is. And chat said before I play the game I have to draw her in MS Paint. So, here we are. So, here we are. Oh, Bingus, don't fall. Okay. Oop, nope. Too big, too big. Okay. All right, hold on, chat. I know it looks very, like, soulless right now, but we're gonna fix it. Chat, she's blushing. Oh, Bingus, no! Bingus has been saved. All right, everyone. There you go. There you go. It's very much so a 1-for-1. If I do say so myself. Like, I feel like this is like, it took flight. It was just so in awe. You know, like, truly just a 1-for-1 image, right? That, you know, her people needed her. Her people needed her. You know? Surely. Surely, surely. All right, chat. I hope you enjoyed your Bingus time. All right. Where is the video game? Let's see. Like I said, I did test this. I know for a fact that it works. So we're in business. We're kinda cooking. I did say the word kinda. Don't expect too much, chat. Alright. Hi, Kirst. Welcome to the stream. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. For those of you guys who weren't here for any of the last recent runs, congratulations, you're here at the start of a new one because technology hates me. So, I had to take the last little bit of time to fix it here. But we're so back, never been more back, and you guys get to choose my starter. It's a choose your starter extravaganza-ness of awesome. Really big title, let me tell you. Really big title for really big gaming. I'm like trying to figure out, like, there we go. There's like a perfect point of balance it needed to be at. Do you guys like Bingus on my head more, or should I put Bingus on my shoulder? I can't decide. I can't decide. All right. Anyways, where's my controller? There we go. All right. Yippee! Welcome to Great Big Gaming. This is on such high speed because of me testing this earlier. Let's bring this to a speed that is slightly better. There we go. There we go. All right. I ordered a shiny charm from Etsy. Would you like to see it? It just got here. Is it like a little keychain kind of a thing? That's so cool. You should definitely let me know. Or send it to me. You should definitely send me the lore. I would enjoy to see lore. All right, chat. What are we naming ourselves this run? What are we naming ourselves today? 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is so cool, but so useless. Like I said, I think it would be really silly, right? If we added it to Unite and the bananas on its chin served basically like banana peels do in Mario Kart, where it's just a whole bunch of hazards that it puts on the field, kind of like 𝚐𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚑 points. But if people step on them, then they like spin out a little bit. It's kind of like Lapras Bubble Beam mixed with 𝚐𝚘𝚘𝚗's little points he puts on the ground. And I think that's really silly, right? Not that I really get a say in the matter, but I think it would be really silly. Oh, Bingus! Okay. Just hang out. All right. Okay. The names we have chosen today. You got your shaker cup today, Dan. That's so exciting. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's magical. I hope it's everything that you wanted, needed in life. Also, Gek, I will check it out here in just a second. We have technology. We have technology. We have lawns. Knowledge. I Winged Mikey, welcome to the stream. Evil Jenkins, welcome to the stream as well. Professor DeLeaf, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. All right. These are the names that you guys chose, so therefore these are the names that we have to choose from. And with that being said, it is time to spin the wheel. Our name for today is Blanket. Blanket it is. Why we're named Blanket, we'll never know. Congratulations, Logan. Today, we are Blanket. I heard you were upset that Birds of a Feather didn't win a Grammy last night. I think Billie Eilish absolutely got robbed. I think Billie was one of the biggest snubs of the entire Grammys. I didn't think Tortured Poets was gonna win. I could literally genuinely like care less about Taylor not winning an award. I don't think Tortured Poets was an album that she meant with the intention of winning awards for it. You know what I mean? Like, Taylor was just there to have a good time. And like, that's fine. I'm just gonna say, I think it's very convenient, right? That just out of some silliness, Evil Jenkins with the $10 dues. Thank you so much, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you'll have better luck than Vandy did. Listen, chat. Surely, good news is my AC is working. We're already off to a great start. Outside of my AC working, I already tested this game. So in theory, there should be no way that it doesn't work, right? But I appreciate you. Thank you so much again for the $10 dues. I need to check out Gek's Shiny Charm. Oh, it's like real. It's not just like printed. That's cool. I like it. We're Blanket for the cozy vibes. I understand. Thank you, thank you. It's very cool. I haven't seen someone get one that isn't just like an image of a shiny charm that's printed onto like resin almost, like the clear kind of like plastic. It's very spinny. I like that. That's magical. That's magical. Anyways, chat, I just think it's interesting to go back to my point about the Grammys. That conveniently, Beyonce's husband, Jay-Z, right, went up on stage last year, and he and Blue Ivy were giving out a very prestigious award to whoever it was who won it last year. It wasn't Album of the Year, but it was like a very notable award. And instead of taking the time to like talk about that artist, they made sure to go on a little tangent, right? I can't even remember who award they gave it out to. It might have honestly been for Beyonce at this point. I don't even know. Regardless of the fact that Jay-Z went out of his way to be like, you know, guys, at the Recording Academy, I just think it's really interesting, right, that Beyonce has some of the most awards in all of Grammy, like, history, right? Beyonce has the most Grammys, most nominations, everything across the board, but it's a little interesting that she has never won Album of the Year. Does that not seem weird to you guys? I think that's a little weird that my wife Beyonce has not won Album of the Year. I don't think that that makes sense when she's the most decorated Grammy winner. And like, you know, to a certain extent, is he valid in that? Sure, right? However, conveniently this year, conveniently after Jay-Z made that speech last year, guess who won Album of the Year? Over Tortured Poets Department, Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift, Brat by Charlie XCX, and like there were 2 other nominees of like artists that I haven't like heard of, to be honest with you. Somehow conveniently, right, Beyonce wins. And it's just also very interesting, right? And keep in mind, I love Kendrick. I am so happy that Not Like Us swept every single category it was nominated for. Love Kendrick, big Kendrick fan, right? I think it's interesting that Kendrick swept every single nominee that he had. Everything that Not Like Us was nominated for, it won. Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Music Video of the Year, like everything, right? He's the Super Bowl performance for the NFL coming up. You know who also won the big awards? Beyonce. For Country Album of the Year. And like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really don't know if it's a country album, right? Like, I think it's country inspired, but I don't know if I can genuinely call it a country album, right? She not only won Country Album of the Year, but Album of the Year for an album that's not really that country at its core. And she conveniently also had the Super Bowl like halftime mega performance for the playoffs games. That was like completely dedicated to her. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, the only song people know off that album is This Ain't Texas. Hey, we don't hold 'em. Hey, lay your cards down, 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 down. You know what I mean? Like, people know that song. That's the only song that they know, right? If Post Malone can win CMAs, Beyonce can go for country categories, which is fair. However, I want to make it so clear. Somehow Beyonce won Album of the Year and Country Album of the Year. Beyonce did not win a single nomination for any country award she was nominated across the CMA Awards, the CMT Awards, any country award show that she submitted her things for, she did not win. So tell me how she's winning Country Album of the Year and Album of the Year out of Brat, out of the Short and Sweet, out of Tortured Poets Department, out of Hit Me Hard and Soft, out of all of these insane albums that were dropped this year. How does she not win a single country award once? But when it comes to the very best show out of everything that has been released the entire year, the most prestigious award you can win, conveniently, she wins on top of winning the award where her husband went on stage and threw a temper tantrum, was like, I can't believe my wife hasn't won Album of the Year. And conveniently, she wins Album of the Year the immediate year after. I think it's a little weird. Anyways, chat, these are our starters. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you like them. I know for a fact that Delcatty Shiny worked because that is the one I tested. I know for a fact that that one works. So, I'm gonna put up a little poll here on Twitch and a poll here on YouTube. Now that I'm off my soapbox here. So, you guys get to pick the starter as per usual. We have Lapras. We have Rotom. Chat, did you guys know that Rotom is motor backwards? That's crazy. Alrighty. Twitch, your poll is up. YouTube. We have Lapras. We have Rotom. And we have Delcatty. Yippee! I wouldn't say soapbox when you're right. It's very interesting the way that things lined up. Right? Here's another thing to put in perspective for you, chat. Let me make this so abundantly clear. According to what I saw online, someone can fact check this information right now. And I am completely fine with that. I am more than happy to be proven wrong in this statement. According to sources online, chat, did you guys know that according to sources online, 𝗉𝗓𝚘𝚗 is happening? Did you guys know that? Anyways, you guys can fact check. You guys can do anything that you want to do to prove this is false. According to sources online, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish has more streams alone for that one singular song. For that one singular song than Cowboy Carter has as an album in its entirety. Again, someone can fact check, but that's how outrageous that is. And keep in mind, nobody knows Beyonce for Cowboy Carter. If you think of Beyonce albums, you think of Lemonade. You think of Renaissance. Like, insane. Insane. All right. You guys actually lined up your votes, I think. No, you didn't. Sorry. It was showing me the results for Twitch on both sides. Okay. So here's the interesting thing. Can I see? Okay. It is gonna end up being Lapras. If we go by sheer number of votes as opposed to percentages of votes, Lapras got more votes overall. So that's what we're going to go based off of. So, Lapras is here. Lapras! Surely not bad. Surely not a bad pocket monster, chat. We're manifesting. Oh my god! Wait, that's desolate land, chat. We're freaking cooked. We're cooked. We're so cooked, chat. All right. We have, oh my god. Claw and Soak. I can't do anything with this Mon other than Metal Claw. Chat, 5 gifted and I restart and I pick Rotom. Yeah! Attack raise! Let's go! Did Rotom win on Twitch? By technicality, yes. But if you go by sheer number of votes, I didn't think that was actually going to happen. I didn't think you would actually do it. Alright, Sen! Congratulations on your gifty. Kate, congrats on your gifty. Beautifully Disturbed, congrats on your gifty. The Real John, congrats on your gifty. And Advanced GG, congratulations on your gifties. Let's go! Advanced got a sub. Honestly, they're the goats. They deserve it. Thank you, Logan, for the 5 gifties. I didn't think you'd actually do it. Alright, chat. Methinks we're gonna pick Rotom. Now, chat, if Rotom has a bad ability, we're cooked. We're done. Thank God I made run 6 ahead of time. Did I test run 6? Nope. Was I going on the assumption that run 5 would be fine, at least for a little bit? Yep. Rotom's gonna have Primordial Sea. That's not even bad. At least I can land Thunders. Like, that's not bad. Chat, Desolate Land Lapras might have to go down on the list of craziest things that have ever happened. Also, Anonymous. Anonymous with the 5 gifties. Getting us to the sub-eagle. Thank you, Anonymous. Kiro, I don't even know how to say it. I'm just gonna say Kiro, Brayden, Haro, Child of Ragnarok, and Burlitter. I can use phonics and figure out sounds, chat. Thank you so much for the gifties, Anonymous. I appreciate you. Thank you, gamer. Here, take my monies. Was that you, Evil Jenkins? I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm gonna name it Blanket again. We're just gonna pretend Lapras isn't real, chat. Lapras is not real. Lapras cannot hurt you. You're that Blanket. That's the one.
Logan Prevost says, "I'm still proud of the 𝗔𝗡𝗔 card timing."
That was a little silly. Who isn't real? See, Gek gets it. Gek gets it, chat. Let me tell you. That fella over there, he knows. He knows yet doesn't know at the same time. Like, what a beautiful concept. A beautiful concept. All right, chat. Hear me out. Rotom predictions at this point. If you guys get the Rotom ability prediction correct, I'll give you free Streamloots cards. Clearly, Desolate Land Lapras is on the table, so you only get one guess, by the way. So whatever you guess first is going to be your guess. Slow start, Wonder Guard. Listen, there are people who believe in me and people who don't. And that's very clear. I've never gifted on Twitch, so I accidentally gifted anonymously. You are all good, gamer. I appreciate you and your kindness and your generosity so much. That's the most amount of gift subs we've had at one given moment in time, like, happen in like a hot minute. So thank you guys so much for the 10 gifties. Genuinely, we haven't had that amount of gifties show up in a hot minute. Thank you, gamers. So beyond generous, so beyond appreciated. We have Slow Start, Normalize, Levitate, Truant, Imposter, Normalize, Huge Power, Turbo Blaze, Poison Point. Okay. I hear you all. I promise we're gonna get through this as fast as possible. All right. 𝗃𝗏𝚘𝚔 Zekrom's ability? I believe so. A stream on my birthday? It's your birthday? Chat, get the birthday emotes in the chat. We must celebrate before the ads happen. Twitch, you have a minute and 45 seconds to wish Ryan a happy birthday before you get put in ad jail. 5, 6, 7, 8. Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. We're glad that it's your birthday so we can party too. Hey. Happy birthday, Ryan. That's very exciting and magical. Are you doing anything fun for your birthday, gamer? Are you doing anything fun? Anything silly? And for people who are on Twitch and very confused, Ryan's over on YouTube, by the way. Ryan's over on YouTube, but your message still shows up on screen in the corner. Regardless of whether you're in the opposite chat or not. I hope you're doing something fun for it. That's very exciting. All right. Here we go, chat. Clearly, it can't get much worse than what we had. It can't get much worse than what we already had. Rotom! Please. 𝗔𝗓𝗔𝗡𝗅 with another 5. What? Thank you, gamer. That's so nice of you. That's so much generosity. Chat, it has parental bond. Chat, it has parental bond. And to think we picked Desolate Land Lapras. Let's go. Oh, that's so silly. That's so silly. 𝗔𝗓𝗔𝗡𝗅, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Gremin Daily Ryan. Ryan got a gift subby on his birthday. That's magical. Right before the ads, too. Sir got one. Detective Mocha got one. The name that I can't pronounce got one. Thank you so much for the gifties, 𝗔𝗓𝗔𝗡𝗅. So nice. So appreciative. Thank you, gamer. Thank you. Like I said, like, we have not had gifties of that amount roll in a, like, I couldn't even tell you. So thank you so much for all of the love, all of the support. What I'm gonna do, chat, is we're gonna sit here and talk for a little bit. Because I know everyone on Twitch is in ad jail for like the next minute and a half. So that way, actually, does someone have Rotom? I want to be sure that they can actually like put in nickname suggestions. But is Rotom taken by a member first? Because if so, that doesn't even matter. Okay, it is not. So we're gonna talk and we're gonna hang out here for a little bit until they get out of ad jail. Did I hear Desolate Land Lapras, by the way? Yeah, so this is run 5. We lost run 4 to a Palkia. And the starter options were Rotom, Lapras, and Delcatty. Lapras won in the amount of votes received, and Rotom came in 2nd place. So we picked Lapras, and immediately upon sending it out, I had 4 Water-type moves and 1 Steel-type move, because movesets are randomized, right? We were immediately hit with Desolate Land on top of Soak, Water Gun, another Water-type move that I cannot remember, and Metal Claw, which meant that 3 of my movesets were immediately negated, not able to be used. And I said, listen, chat, 5 gifties, and I start over and we pick Rotom instead. And then Logan was very kind and did 5 gifties. And then we have Rotom now. I'm free! Twitch, you're back from ad prison. How do you feel? For those of you who are on Twitchity, because I've been yapping here with YouTube the entire time, and people who are subbed over on Twitch, I'm gonna tell you. But free from jail. Welcome. Wait, 𝗔𝗓𝗔𝗡𝗅, you're not even a subby, but you've gifted for everyone else? What a generous individual. What a generous individual you are. We need Rotom nicknames. What are we naming Rotom? What are we feeling? What are the vibes? We have Fred. Also, I'm going to make it abundantly clear. If you guys tell me to name it Luke, love Luke. Luke is great. Luke is cool, right? I'm not naming it Luke. So come up with names that aren't Game Boy Luke or Luke. We gotta be more innovative. We have Fred. We have Roto Jojo. See, look, this is the creativity we're waiting for, chat. We have Eckle. You just tell me to name it Dylan. I will allow Pachinko. I know why you're naming it Pachinko, but it's more creative than just saying Luke. So I will accept Pachinko. That'd be funnier. It is funnier, which is why I'm allowing it, 𝗧𝗧𝗃. All right. Any other names? Adorable. Well, that's really sweet. Anyone else for the good of the cause? I'm submitting it in 5, 4, 3, 2. Chat, we're getting mauled. All right. It's kind of crazy that like the racing sound effect happened as soon as I said I was going to do that. Alrighty, here we go. Chat, it is time to spin that wheel. We have Roto Jojo. Alrighty. The prophecy has spoken and therefore the prophecy will be. We have Roto Jojo. The Powerpuff Girls reference. I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it. All right. Let me save right outside the grass here. And I'll force the shiny real quick. It has a key berry, chat. Raise your hand if you know what the key berry does. Don't be shy. Surely you guys have all heard of the wondrous powers of the key berry. Is it the key to Calberry? The key to all berries? Potentially. Potentially. Gak, would you like to educate the chat on what the key berry is? Because that's what our Rotom is holding. All right. We have Claydol and Grayscale Rotom. Yippee! It raises your defense by 1 stage when you're hit by a physical move. Wow! That's what you missed, Ungly. Oh, you guys can't see. Hey, that's really crazy. Hey, everyone! We have Grayscale Rotom! He looks ghostly and dead. And dead. By the way, the movesets that we're rolling with Parental Bond, by the way, is Destiny Bond, which is really silly to have with Parental Bond. Shadow Sneak, Electro Web, and Water Gun. So he's a little silly. A little silly guy. So Luke's mascot died. Well, he's a ghost, right? He just looks a little bit more ghostly this way, if you will. A little bit more apparition-esque. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a second to realize it was just like so desaturated for the shiny that I was like, wait, did it not work again? I was really afraid that I didn't have the shiny work. And I got scared, chat. I got spooked. But we're good. We're so back. You frisked my keyberry? How dare you? Chat, punishable by death. Let them know. Let them know it is punishable by death. He's just Irish. You can't blame him for being pale. You know what? Fair. Rotom's just like me, for real. I'm like not that Irish when it comes to like linear. My brain wants to say lineage, but that doesn't sound right. Lineage. I knew. Yep, there we go. Gek watched my Blaine blue screen in real time. I'm like, lineage is not right. I know it's not. Well, like, it kind of is, but it's not, right? Anyways, I'm not that Irish, but I cannot tan to save my life. Like, it's not real. If you ever see me with a tan, chat, just know that it's fake. Just know that it is not real. What did we end up naming the Rotom? I had to take my medicines. We named him Roto Jojo. Roto Jojo, the silly little guy. And he has parental bond, by the way. Literally a menace in the making. And that's what you need. That's what you need to get through the silly little thing that we call life, chat. What are the odds? Well, I guess even if you have a ground type, actually, I can hit you with water gun. What are the odds you counter me? Let's play a silly little game. What are the odds? Brendan? Hey, Aaron. That was my first ever shiny I ever got full odds, chat. In Pokemon X and Y. What a silly little fella. I care him. I care him so deeply. We should live this. Okay, you're just gonna crit turn 1. That's fine. Chat, the key berry! It popped at a key moment in time! You see what I did? It doesn't matter, but like... Shout out to the key berry, chat. Was the key berry there when you needed it most? Surely it was. Surely it was. It had to be. The prophecy foretold that it had to be true. Is this emulator? Did you have one of those super fancy 3DS capture cards? I actually have the Nintendo 4DS. It was very exclusive to content creators. It was distributed in a very limited quantity as well. It's very hard to get your hands on. But it allows for super crisp gameplay. I would love to see the 4D slider. Can't show. Signed an NDA. Signed an NDA. Can't show it. Can't really talk much about it. You know what I'm saying? Or else the ninjas will come after me. You don't want to face the ninjas, chat. Last time they took away my 401k. I can't take down another. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. But yeah, I'll go with that epic 4DS. Thank you. Thank you, Smile. I was waiting for someone to appreciate it. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the stream. I understand. Retirement is no joke. Listen, I have to be able to fend for my dog. If I can't fend for my dog, then what am I living for? Then what am I living for? If not the Nintendo 4DS allowing me to pay for his treats and boops on the snoot every day. Dream gamer. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Hello, hello, Gabby. I'm one of those ninjas, the real person. I'm a day oneer. You know what? All the respect, Dan. All the respect. What's your pupper's name? His name is Bentley. Also often referred to as Benny. He's just a little guy. Tucro! Hi, gamer. Malamar is here. Hi, Malamar. Also, Ariel, congrats on getting Eternatus. Big moment for you. Roto Jojo. I'm glad you enjoy Roto Jojo. Isn't he just a guy? A little desaturated fella. Thank you for the follow, gamer, by the way. I appreciate you. I love that name. It's very good. It's really good. I can't remember who was responsible for the name, but it is quite magical, dare I say. It is quite magical. Benny who wears a cute scarf. Yeah, he has his Valentine's Day bandana on right now. You know, just in case any ladies are looking for, you know, a real protective, dapper little guy. You know? Other than his mom. He's a really big mama's boy. Vandy has him as an emo? Yeah, that is fair. Vandy added him as an emo when he was over at my place for subathon. Bingus! Bingus, it's you, but smaller! Bingus! Chat? It has to happen. It has to happen. You all understand the laws that are at play here now. You understand the laws at play. It has to be done. It has to be done. We don't get Silcoon. Silcoon isn't real, chat. Silcoon can't hurt you. What happened to your buddy? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Also, hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Did anyone do anything fun? Anything exciting? Also, Kirst, I saw that you finished Onyx Storm. I'm on chapter 35? 35. Yes, halfway through 35. So I'm getting there. I got to predictable plot twist. You're gonna be gagged? I got to a very predictable plot twist that I was waiting for, and I was like, there it is. I was waiting for that one. So, I am intrigued. A lot of fan theories have actually been correct. So, I am very curious to see how many continue to be correct, which is a little interesting. There are just a lot of very intelligent people on the internet who are way smarter than I am. You made many pens for the upcoming California pen show? Okay. Very exciting. I love that for you. Very, very exciting. I hope it goes well. I hope you sell all of the pens and everything that your heart desires. I wish I did more with the weekend, but last week was so exhausting. That is very fair. Very fair. Very understandable. Very, very understandable. Also, curious, I see you, I hear you, I agree. I'm just deleting your message so people don't see spoilers. Because I know Paul was here, and I think Paul said that he was going to start reading it. Hi, James. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm sad you couldn't play in February, Cupgeck. But surely the next one. March Cup, your guys' cup. Let me tell you. It's going to happen. Oh, Celio. Yeah, Celio doesn't work. Celio's just broken for some reason. But all of these work, so... Also, fun fact, when I was testing this run to make sure that it worked, I my first encounter was Shiny Clay Doll. And I was like, oh, all right. So everything works. Good. I'm glad we've discovered this. So I know the shiny odds work as well. I went thrifting with my parents. Very exciting. Very exciting. Very fun. I hope you guys found fun things. My mom and I are really good at thrifting furniture. We're very good at finding those. Still not finished moving, and I start my new job tomorrow morning. Very exciting for you. I hope it's everything you hoped and dreamed of and more. Oh. Chat! It's a lemon drop. It's a lemon drop. It looks kind of like a loaf of lettuce at the same time. It does evolve fast. We do have that going for us as well. It's just that, like, of all things that I could have had a guarantee encounter for, I don't know if getting guarantee capture 𝗟𝗚𝗗𝗏 is really, like, just up there. But it is randomized movesets, so you know what? Maybe this thing cooks and I just don't even know, right? Maybe this thing cooks and I'm just not aware. Hi, Morgan. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That is very fair, Gek. I can't blame you. Yeah, I don't know, 𝗏𝗡𝗅𝗏. I guess we're gonna find out if we end up finding like a shiny Celio or like shiny Spheal. We're just gonna roll with it, to be honest with you. That's just where we're at. All right, chat. What are we naming 𝗟𝗚𝗏? Give me your 𝗟𝗚𝗏 nicknames. That is true. It will be Beautifly, which is nice. What does the daily sprout do? It doesn't necessarily do anything. It's just like a little collecting thing that you can do. My cabbages is really silly. Oh, not like this? That's really funny. That's really silly. Okay. Okay. All right, we have Limoon. Not like this. Honeysuckle. All right, any last minute nickname nominations? If you have not already submitted one. Yeah, it's like a little positive message. There's Pokemon catching where you catch a Pokemon of the day. And then there's one where you grow a little sprout and it tells you like which one that you grew of the day. It's randomized and then there's a little positive affirmation that goes with it. Alrighty. Here we go, chat. The nickname is... Not like this! You know what? Fair. Not... like... this. There we go. Let's just actually, we'll do this in the Pokemon, or the Pokemon Center. You guys get a little bit of a better view that way. A little bit of a better view. All right, so not like this, not to be mistaken with Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Is Lax Nature. Frisk as an ability with Leech Life and Power Trick. Level 2. Rambunctious. A rambunctious little guy. At least stab. It is stab. Beautifly is level 12. if I'm not mistaken, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's 10. That's not bad. That's such an early Evo. That is such an early Evo. Haven't looked it up, but I'm pretty sure it's 10. Okay. For some reason, I just thought it was later than that. Yeah, it is a Route 1 bug. Like, I wholeheartedly agree. For some reason, I just thought it was after 10, not at 10, if that makes sense. Hi, Raven. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, gamer. Welcome to the stream. I'm just going to try to level it up a little bit. A little bit. 29 months and counting. Thank you so much, Raven. I appreciate you. Thank you, gamer. Thank you for being around for 29 months. And I know I said this at the start of stream. I updated your guys' sub badges again. Because I didn't like how shrunk down and teeny tiny the Pokemon ones looked, and it made me really sad. I watched the VOD back and I was like, theirs are simply too small and I cannot handle this. So I updated them again. So you guys have some cool new ones, if you will. I did not realize it changed. It's a little different. So there are still some Totoro ones that exist. They're just made by a different artist. But you guys have some... we have ones that stretch over all of Studio Ghibli. We have some, like, cute little ones to start. And then the higher you get, they'll transition out of Studio Ghibli into, like, these really cool, like, celestial-looking badges and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. I like them a lot, personally. Personally, dare I say. Roto Jojo wants to learn Magical Leaf. Okay, I'm trying to think about this. Yeah, I think we take it over Water Gun simply because if we run into a fire type, I'm not, like, I'm probably going to click Stab anyways, right? And if we're running into Rock or Ground, I'd rather have more damage. Wait, Two Girl with the 5 gifties. What the heck? Two Girl, thank you so much for gifting a subby to Banked. And to, is that Rel or Rye? I can't tell if that's an L or a capital I. Either way, we're gonna say Rye. Pokemon Master Pikachu, Ryan Phillips, and 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗎, aka Straw Hat. Thank you so much, gamer. That's so kind of you. You guys have done so many gifties today. Thank you so much for genuinely all of the love and generosity. If we could get a wall of hearts in the chat for just like everyone who was gifted today and shown just like so much support out of nowhere, it would mean a lot. And you guys mean a lot to me. So thank you so much for the love, gamers. Like, again, there are not enough words to convey how generous it is and how much I am appreciative of you guys and that level of generosity. So thank you, guys. Thank you. It means so much. I'm currently getting over some sickness that's gone through my household. Work's been a struggle. Oh, I have too. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Last week was awful. Like, last week going into the week before, I got sick and then I got my period on top of it. And it was genuinely just miserable. Like, it was awful. And every single day for like the last week and a half, I just wake up with anxiety. Like, from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to bed, I'm just anxious for no reason. Like, there's no singular thought, right? Where it's like, hey, this is weighing on my mind and I need to stop thinking about this one specific subject, right? But it's just like, every single day, as soon as my alarm goes off, it's a panic attack. Like, I get that cortisol dump for, like, fight or flight immediately. You know? So, you know, there's nothing like starting your day with a little bit of fight or flight, chat. That was me yesterday with depression. I'm sorry. It is not a fun time. Evil Jenkins! Get that sub. You deserve it, gamer. You've gifted to everyone else today. You absolutely deserve to have it for yourself. If you're gonna pay for everyone else to not have ads, I would only hope that you give yourself the same generosity so you don't get stuck in ad jail. Thank you, Evil Jenkins. Once again. Yeah, Vulpix is baby. Big fan of Vulpix, let me tell you. A little cutie patootie. Yeah, nobody likes Agile. Agile is not... Okay, I take it back. Maybe Evil Jenkins likes Agile. Chat, this is like probably one of the most honest questions I've ever asked you guys. When you guys get put in Agile, what do you guys like do? Like, are you someone who's like, oh, this is my opportunity to like go get a snack? Or do you guys just sit there and you suffer through and you listen to them yap to you about things that you don't care about? What kind of Agile person are you? Or yeah, there's the opposite answer that a lot of you guys do, where you leave Twitch and you go to YouTube to talk until your ads are over, and then you come back. Which is really funny, but like, I can't blame you. It's like, why wouldn't you? You just go to YouTube for like that minute and a half and then you come back. That's awesome. Cinema roll? That's like the only cinema roll emote I have, but it's a little cutie patootie and I like it a lot. I yike it a lot. Agile, what's that? YouTube got me? Do you have YouTube Premium? Shout out YouTube Premium. It's the same thing for Twitch Turbo for me. I just watch more streams than I do like videos and stuff like that, so I do the exact same thing, just inversed. Yeah, mute the tab and get a silly little drink. I'm accustomed to the ads on Twitch as it is. Also fair. I was just curious. Hey, speaking of Agile. That's really funny. I didn't time that. I had no idea an ad was about to happen. That's really funny. Get wrecked, chat. Oh, that's awful. Life imitates art. Yeah, that was crazy timing. Maybe my brain just like subconsciously knew that like ads were about to happen. That's so funny. Listen, chat, as long as you guys keep the tab up, if you go over to YouTube, just so I at least get revenue from it. It's tough times out here. I could care less. Hey, speaking of Agile into immediate ads is an impressive feat of timing. Listen, I swear I didn't plan it, chat. I swear. Chat's over here like, witch! She's a witch! We reflect back to the word convenience from earlier. Exactly, chat. Exactly. Sometimes if I'm busy or not home, I just leave the stream on and leave my house. You know what? Applause to you. Applause to you. Hey, chat. Welcome back from ad prison. I didn't plan that. I swear. It was just really funny. It was just really funny and really convenient. Ad prison was silly. The timing of that was really funny. It was really, really funny. Oh, Price, you have one of the nifty sub badges. Price is one of the few that have transitioned out of Studio Ghibli into the celestial working ones. It was kind of funny. It was pretty comical. I can't lie. Tell me why I got a Spanish ad about dog food. Well, even Spanish dogs deserve food. You know? How are the Spanish dogs supposed to hear about where to buy kibble if not the advertisements telling them? Do we not care about the education of the Spanish dogs? I once got an ad in Korean about buying a house. Well, are you gonna go buy a house in Korea now? Clearly, according to the ad, it's not too late. It's not off the table. YouTube is great at giving me Spanish ads. I've never once spoken Spanish. I took German. I took Spanish. My Spanish is just very limited. But for all my Spanish people, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Am I right? If there's one thing you have carried with you in your brain since Spanish class, it is ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? ¿Dónde está la playa? Yep, that's another one. Where's the library? Am I right? Listen, Gek gets it. ¿Dónde está el baño? I'm too stupid for this. No. No, not true. Not true. Don't tell yourself that. Chills would be so proud. I don't even, like, do I even remember anything else? Other than, like, Buenas noches, I think is good evening, right? If I'm not mistaken. My school didn't give me a different language speaking class. Interesting. You probably remember 1 to 10 in Spanish? Oh yeah, I can do probably all the way up to 100 in Spanish. The amount of alphabets that I know in different languages is also very shocking. I can do the French alphabet, I can do the Spanish alphabet, I can do the Greek alphabet, and I can obviously do like the English alphabet. German's gone from my brain. I don't remember the German alphabet. But I do know French and Greek. If cats can meow differently in other languages, surely dogs can woof in other languages. That's what I'm saying. I can remember up to P in French. It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I think that's French. Whereas, like, Spanish is like the A, B, C, Ch, 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 D, E, F, A, H, I, I, Ho, Ta, Ka, L, M, N, 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 O, P, Q, R, E, S, T, U, U, V, W, X, Y, Y, Z. I lost it a little bit in the middle, but I remembered the very end. The song is really annoying in Spanish one, which means it did its job. Exactly. And then Greek is like alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega. Sir. I got Greek. Did I have to know it against my will? Sure did. Is it up there? It's literally a part of the song. Yeah, it was very like more, it's like more hip-hoppy than it is like singy songy. And so it had like the beat to the background. Like if you look it up, it's literally like do it so fast to like a hip-hop beat. It's like alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega, cert. And then it's got this like little beat drop that happens. I had to know the entire Greek alphabet to get in my sorority. If you don't pass your initiation test, you can't get initiated, chat. Let it be known. I had a panic attack. And I said, listen, I can do this. I know I can. Bum, bum. I do kind of want to hear you beatbox that. Well, guess what? You just did. You'd be initiated in our hearts. Thank you. I did get initiated. I did. I just went alum after like 2 years. Because I was supposed to move to London. And then I didn't move to London. And the rest is history. It's such a crazy backstory. Like my entire like college experience up until me moving to Atlanta is just like such a whirlwind of just like some of the craziest stuff. Like there was nothing normal about that time period. And you started a YouTube channel, met the crazy people you call mods. This is very true. This is very true. It is crazy that I knew a lot of the people before I even became a creator. Like that's what made picking mods like really easy, because I was just like, hey, I know you IRL. I trust you with my channel. Your XD playthrough's still vivid in my mind. Listen, that's crazy because mine's the opposite. I don't think I've ever repressed something faster in my mind. Like, I called Jovi a delinquent, chat. Hey, Mom. Here's your delinquent. Listen, those things are unlisted for a reason. Like, you guys will never be able to find them. Are you gonna try Hello Kitty Island Adventures? Like, maybe when I get paid. Like, I would absolutely have to wait until I got paid. I don't have the excess funds for that right now. But it's not like top of my list. It would probably be one of those where it's like bored in the middle of the night, don't know what to do, there's nothing else to do, and I'm in a silly, goofy kind of mood. So. I started it on arcade and got... Wait, sorry. I blacked out. Ariel said, real talk, semicolon. That's not a semicolon. That's an actual colon. I started it on arcade and stopped because I got stuck. I don't know what on arcade means. I'm assuming that's like the mobile version.
You know what? I think
we're Goose!
Friends.
Goose! Acidic goose! Or geese, dare I say. The Geese Bubble Brigade is here to overflow your bath with bubbles. What a magical message. What a magical message. I love that. Hello, gamers. If we could get a shout out for Goose, I would greatly appreciate it. It is a silly goose raid. That's so amazing. What was your stream? How did it go? Thank you, gamers. Welcome in. For all of you guys who came in on the Acid Goose raid. I hope you guys all had a wonderful day, a wonderful time over with Acid Goose. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Linz. I'm a Pokemon content creator over here on YouTube and Twitch. We simulcast all these streams onto both platforms, whether it's the red platform or the purple platform. But we're doing a silly little game right now where We're doing Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It's randomized if you couldn't tell by the fact that we're fighting Politoed on like Route 2. But we get a whole bunch of custom shinies. So like Silcoon obviously doesn't normally look like that. So the shiny outs are 1 in 35. We're shiny hunting on all of the routes, if you will. And we're gonna play through the Nuzlocke in a very hardcore fashion. So if you enjoy Nuzlocks, if you enjoy shiny hunting, if you enjoy seeing shinies that you wouldn't see in real life otherwise, because all of these are very custom made shinies exclusively for this game, it's a very cool time. But I appreciate you so much, Acid. Stream was good. You finished shiny hunting. You only got Chikorita, though. But Chikorita's a cutie patootie. Were you doing Scarlet and Violet? Or were you doing, like, Heart Gold, Soul Silver soft resets? If you turned into a pie randomly, what kind of pie would you be? This is a very magical question, and I do appreciate this a lot. I want to give it, like, the respect of the answer that it deserves. So, hear me out. There are different ways that I could answer this, right? Like, the genuine answer would probably be, like, some kind of, like, mousse pie, if you will, where it's, like, chocolatey peanut butter. One of the best ones I ever had was a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup pie, chat, and let me tell you, it changed my life. However, it depends on if I'm, like, a pacifist pie, if you will, where, you know, you just kind of sit by in your own bubble, very demure, very mindful, right? The other option is I could err on the side of chaos, right? And the other answer could be blueberry and or really just any other pie that has like a fruit filling to it. But for this specific example, I will use blueberry because if trained well enough, you could use the blueberries to spit out at people like Nerf gun style. So you have a little bit of like built-in self-defense because it would work like bullet seed. The immediate follow. That was, hey, chat, you summoned the shiny. Wait, that was so funny. Wait, the shiny liked the answer too. Oh, that was really funny. Hey, chat. I don't remember what we called this guy in the last run. Shiny Carablast is back. Evil stink bug, that's what we called him. You have passed the pie question. It's an honor. It is an honor and a privilege. Thank you. That's like, I'll put it on the pedestal of like life achievements. I feel like it belongs up there. Chat, if you were turned into a pie, how would you answer the question? Can we name it Red Velvet? It goes on to the wheel because I know for a fact that it's not taken by a member. So you guys get to name it. I will put Red Velvet on the wheel of potential nicknames. If anyone else has a nickname they would like to also add to the wheel, let me know. Oh, wait, Red Velvet was the pie you wanted to... Oh, no, you wanted to name it Red Velvet. Sorry. I can read, chat. Did you guys know if you open your eyes, you can read and it answers all your questions? That's so crazy. Okay, we have Red Hot. Ariel, is Peach your answer to the pie question, or do you want to name it Peach? That would have been great to know in school. That's like one of my like key statements that I always say at work is I'll mess something up, but the answer will be right in front of me. And I'm like, hey, that's so crazy, guys. Did you guys know if you open your eyes, you can read? Angry Jelly Bean. Spicy. Is it E-A-Y? Yeah, E-A-Y. Old Spice. Twizzler. Two Crows said tuna sandwich. All right. Anyone else got a nickname they want to throw into the ring to name our silly little pocket monster? Mr. Munchkin Man. Mr. Munchkin Man. And baked potato. Alrighty. Here's the wheel of nicknames, chat. It is time to spin the wheel. The nickname is Red Velvet. Yippee! Okay. There we go. Red Velvet the 𝗑𝗏𝗡. We enjoy bug types in this run. What are the odds of getting 𝗑𝗏𝗡 back to back? Because we got it in run 4. This is run 5. And for 𝗑𝗏𝗡 to be such a, like, non-memorable Pokemon, it's a little impressive, dare I say. Just a little bit, you know? Also, hi, Jess. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Hello, hello. All right, let's take a look at 𝗑𝗏𝗡 here. What randomized movesets were we gifted with? Hopefully they're better than last time. By the way, as a little team recap for everyone who came in on the Acid Goose raid, we have not like this. Our Silcoon, who is about to evolve into a Beautifly. As of right now, it's a Lax Nature with Frisk as an ability, with Leech Life and Power Trick. We have our starter, Roto Jojo, our desaturated Rotom. Calm Nature with Parental Bond, Destiny Bond, Shadow Sneak, Magical Leaf, and Electroweb. And then last but not least, we have Red Velvet the 𝗑𝗏𝗡 level 2, Hasty Nature Flower Gift as an ability with Leech Life, Tail Glow, Powder, and String Shot. Which is interesting. Which is interesting to say the least. I think the last time we got a better moveset out of it, I can't remember the ability of the last one. Our Force Evo's on, yes. So it should evolve by, like, Force, if you will, around level 30. So it's just a matter of making sure it survives that long. 1 billion feed the mods. Yeah, listen, I offer. They all turn me down, but then they all complain that they're starving. Which is a really interesting power dynamic, you know? I offer to compensate them for their time, for all of their work that they did on Subathon, all of the marathon streams. I said, hey guys, would you like to be fed finally? Allow me to compensate you for your time. And they said, no, smile. But then they turn around 24 hours later and are like, guys, can you believe that Linz doesn't feed us? We've been starving for years. Please make the agony end. Oh, it's awful. Does that sound familiar, mods? And even the mods that I have gone out to eat with, that I've offered to pay the bill for, they're like, but we haven't eaten in years. That dinner was nothing but a wee memory. Speaking of agony, I'm in no Shalfa agony. I'm so sorry. For what it's worth, I also don't have a single Shalfa. I also don't have a single Shalfa. It doesn't sound familiar. You know, you guys have selective memory. I think that's a little interesting. I think it's a little interesting, the selective memory that's happening right now. I always thought it looked like Curlia really needed to pee. Chat, agree or disagree? 1 for yes, 2 for no. I offered to buy you all the Dutch Bros. Right, but I also allowed to, like, compensate you guys for your time and you turned me down, smile. Green Silken looks like a cabbage. It is true. We almost named it My Cabbages. I believe the mods. It's okay, chat. Here we believe victims. So, it's okay. I'll take the L on this one. I'll just delete my evidence of these conversations. I have 𝚙𝚗𝚗𝚡, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and 𝗟𝗡𝗏𝗏. Okay, pop off. Like, part of me wants to, like, 𝗙𝗏 shiny hunt. The issue is I don't think I have the attention span for it. Like, I would do it for probably, like, 30 minutes. And then I would lose interest. Like, I would have to have... Like, you know how when you're on TikTok and they'll put, like, Subway Surfers on the side? Or, like, the Roblox, like, little courses that you go through, if you will? To, like, keep your attention span. I would have to have that, like, going on while, while I 𝗙𝗏 hunted. Mods eat their own leg in their downtime. Mods, is this true? I only have 𝗙𝗏 Roserade. That one's sick, too. That's a really cool one. Like, shiny Roserade in general is such a cool shiny. The black flowers go so hard. The black roses, insane. I hate those videos. I always scroll past them. Hold on. I liked one earlier. It was such brain rot that I actually stood, like, I sat there in awe. Like, there was a part of me that just genuinely had to respect it because of how brain rot it was. Wait, did I not like it? Hold on, chat. I'm digging through my watch history real quick. Which is crazy because I remember saying, I need to save this so I can show it to stream because stream's never gonna believe, like, how brain rot this is. I just got on a very interesting side of TikTok today. I have to be close. I know it was right around here. I think I broke it. Okay, I went too far. I went too far. Unless the video's gone and I did like it, but they deleted it. That's another option. That I guess I didn't consider. It's not this one.
Chloe is afraid of kids.
Nope. And it's not that one. I'm now on the board of they might have deleted it. Because it's not this one. I think it's gone. No! They had to have deleted it. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I literally remember saying I want to show this on stream because of how stupid it is. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to find it. If I find it, I'll save it for you guys. Unless I downloaded it. There's no way I downloaded it, right? No, I didn't download it. Okay. Ninetales being the only Kantomon I'm really fond of and favorite Kanto Shiny is so good. Like, Shiny Cantonian Ninetales is genuinely just so good. It's so good. Roblox is weird. My 7-year-old niece recently told my sister that her favorite game was Prison Escape and then shared that she learned how to make a shiv. My sister uninstalled it. Hey, chat! 𝗑𝗏𝗄𝗏! And she looks pretty. My least favorite are the videos of AI voices reading Reddit while Subway Surfers plays in the background. It just tickles the right part of my brain, though. She's so girly pop. I feel like 𝗑𝗏𝗄𝗏 should be, like, dancing at the Pink Pony Club. You know what I mean? Like, she's really pretty. It looks so good. Please stay in the ball. No! You mean to tell me that I gave them randomized movesets and it kept teleport? I was like, oh, I don't have to worry. It's randomized movesets anyways. It's not gonna have teleport. It kept it. It kept it, chat. It kept teleport. Randomized movesets. By the way, I'm in agony. I'm in shambles. We will I'm gonna explode. At least give me a beautifly. Because at this point, I have to fight people. Chat. When does the suffering end? Does anyone know? Does anyone know when the pain stops? Let me know. It ends? That's what they tell me. They're always like, don't worry, it gets better. It won't be like this forever. And then the suffering continues. I'm not even gonna lie to you, chat. I think, like, I'm speaking so genuinely here. I really think that just the double whammy of us picking Lapras and Lapras immediately getting Desolate Land on top of, like, doing randomized movesets and 𝗑𝗏𝗄𝗏 still getting teleport is really just genuinely the biggest double whammy. I can't even catch it! Oh my god! Hey chat, this is what Kricketot looks like. We can't catch it. We have to kill it. I'm back. What happened? So we caught we were trying to catch 𝗑𝗏𝗄𝗏, but here's the thing. Even though we have randomized movesets on, 𝗑𝗏𝗓 still kept teleport some way, somehow. And it teleported out of battle with us. And so to compensate just in any measure, I was trying to grind in the grass here to get 𝗟𝚗𝚗 to high enough of a level where it can evolve into 𝗑𝗏𝗄𝗏, because chat told me it evolves at level 10. Yeah, we're gonna switch out. I was just curious. I was limit testing, chat. And because shiny claws doesn't count if I'm grinding in the grass, we frame one immediately found another shiny, but I couldn't even catch it. So it's a really, I don't want to say a good time for your girl, but it's a time for your girl. It's like never been more of a time, but not like this. Becoming a butterfly, chat. One singular butterfly. Please just. She's green. She's pretty. She's pretty. What's your... My cabbages would still fit. It absolutely would. All right. Now the thing is, right? How bad is your ability? I'll take it. It's not a negative ability. Does it do anything to help us? Not at all, but it's not a negative ability, so I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. All right. We switch out to Red Velvet. Maybe it learns a water move. There is a chance. Movesets are randomized. Our Rotom got Water Gun. If we ever learn a water move, maybe. Our cabbage grew wings. She planted, chat. She grew. She went through metamorphosis. She really did. What a silly time, chat. I'm just genuinely in awe. I'm gonna keep it so real. I'm just genuinely in awe. I really want to stay in and kill this thing, but I'm not going to. My luck, this thing's gonna whip out Fire Blast right now. Do you have Fire Blast? Confusion, okay. You have normal movesets. This is good to know. This is very, very good to know. Now, if I could get a special bug type move, that would make this entire process just a lot easier, dare I say. A lot easier, more simplified, a more streamlined success. What's the ability? Torrent for all of our water type moves. We have a plethora of those, don't you know? Like Sink Water and Rinse Cycle and Don't Wash That on Hot. You know? All the classics. All of the classic water type moves. What a time. We should hopefully at least be able to get one more potentially before we end the stream. I would just really like some type diversity. I think that... What is it with the weather today? Why are all the Pokemon passionate about the weather? Born to be weathermen, forced to be literally a cabbage. And that's Bulbasaur, chat. That's Bulbasaur in a nutshell. We got a crit. That's not bad. Not a bad time, dare I say. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Levels. We like them. We love them. All right, chat. I'm hitting you with a question. If you had to remove one cereal from the cereal aisle, which one are you removing and why? My answer is a brave one. I'm removing Captain Crunch. I will take no negotiations. Onward! Whole wheat because it's bland? Okay. Do you mean like the frosted mini wheats? I'm removing Trick cereal because I'm not a kid anymore and they're for kids. Fair. 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 I'm keeping mini wheats. That's all I'll say. Well, you gotta remove one. Wow. 2 Raisin Brands back to back. Lynn, stop wiping. Would you like to tell that to Palkia when I have Karrablast on my team? Would you like to have a discussion about what I'm supposed to do against a Palkia with Karrablast on my team? I would love to hear solutions. Getting rid of Lucky Charms frame 1. They will call me the killer of joy. Insane. What a brave pick. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is overrated. It does, like, the older you get, the more artificial everything tastes. That is very fair. Trix is also not as good as Fruit Loops. I will say, one of my favorite cereals, it's literally just straight sugar and should be studied by science for just, like, how bad it is for you. But it's the Fruit Loops that have the Lucky Charms marshmallows in them. That's, like, my S tier cereal. Straight sugar. Nothing but bad for you. But is it yummy? For sure. Special K cereal is a bit overrated. You can't do that to the brown sugar cinnamon. That one is yummy. That was like my high school staple. The little Karrablast that could. Just get better encounters, Smile. Well, you see, I would. But the Kirlia that we got, even with randomized movesets, kept teleport. Oh, and our Lapras that we had earlier had Desolate Land. What's your move, Chris? What's your move there, Chris? Where do we go from there? How do I improve on this? Open to feedback. If given better encounters and better encounters equate to X results, what happens to Y? Despite how base my cereal tastes are, I've never been a marshmallow fellow. I am absolutely the opposite. If it has marshmallows, I am absolutely game. I am absolutely game. Linz, would you be upset if I sent you a Steam Deck? I don't think I could ever be upset. I would be more so concerned at the fact that that's a lot of money. Like an insurmountable amount of money. For you to just say, hey, Smile, let me buy you a console. Many much monies, therefore raising concern. I bought you a Kindle. Right, that is very fair and that is very generous. Steam Decks are like $600. So that'd be the equivalent of you buying me like 6 Kindles. Which is, a lot of money. The non-OLED is $350. You're not wrong. I just heard that, like, they were, like, phasing the non-OLEDs out because of the fact that they're just not good in comparison to the OLEDs, if I'm not mistaken. That might have been the one before that model, though. I don't know. I can't remember. Hey, Zygarde! Chat, we're not going to be able to catch it if we get it. We're not catching that. No, you're correct. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I was going to say, I thought I read that. And that's where I was like, oh, I can afford this as a Christmas present to myself. To, I cannot afford this for a Christmas present for myself. Immediately. It was quite the switch up. Oh, you have defog. Wow. All right, well, I guess I'm leech lifing. I suppose that's where we're at. Listen, Casey, I cannot ask you to do that, nor can I stop you. Just know that you are under no obligation to do something like that. It is very generous, and that is a lot of money, and I take you and your financial stability very seriously. That's true. Legends ZA is on the way, so therefore we do have the positive manifestation. I do want to remind everyone of Palkia. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers Palkia. Do you guys remember Palkia? Last year I had an unopened box of Evolving Skies I got in 2022. I sold it and bought a Steam Deck. Do I kind of wish I kept it? Yes. But that is a Steam Deck. That is very... The fact that you were able to... Was it... Okay, hold on. Was it a booster box or was it an ETB? It was a booster. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, if you had a, like, what, $40, $50 product and you flipped it for, like, what, $550 to, like, $580, I was about to just be like, bravo! I flipped the $150 product for $600. I mean, get your bag, but like, damn. I cannot justify spending $600 when you're not even guaranteed to get anything good out of it. You know, like the pull rates are higher with like, booster boxes, but it's not like you're guaranteed to get Moonbryon, right? You're just taking the gamble that you could. And if you don't, you're probably not gonna make your money back on the set. Right? So it's like, what are we doing here? There was someone who came through my work the other day, chat. Just completely unrelated, but just talking about just having excess money to burn. Someone came through my work and they had a truck. And one of my coworkers was like really into trucks, so like they were, or like just cars in general, and like repairs and like custom cars and stuff like that. So they were talking to this person who came, and they were like, "Hey, I really like your blah, blah, blah," you know, like talking car limbo jimbo to them. How much did it cost? It was $30,000. $30,000. And I literally just stood there and I was like, I can't buy Hello Kitty Island Adventure right now for myself, even if I wanted to, because it's like I have to wait until I get paid. Because like nobody has money right now, right? How do you just have just excess, right? $30,000 to just be like, big truck bigger. You know what I mean? Just willy-nilly. That you could just throw away because it doesn't matter. Because like obviously you can't write that off, right? It's not like it's like, oh, let me do a business expense to counteract my taxes in order to make tax season more advantageous because of this being a business expense, right? Like, you can just throw away $30,000? Like, what am I doing wrong? I'm working 3 jobs. What am I doing wrong? I have very little impulse control, so little unopened things, but one time I did. Very proud. Very proud. Nowadays, you can only buy bread at the store. There's just so many layers to everything, chat. There's just so many layers. I wish I had $30,000 to just spend. Honestly, I'd buy tickets for the Cowboy Carter tour. Fair. Very fair. I did see she's coming to, like, Atlanta for, like, the last stop. I just don't think I, like, enjoy Beyonce enough to be, like, concert attending. I feel like I would be one of the, like, bandwagon Eras Tour people who are just like, oh, I'm gonna go because it's the trending thing to do. And even then, those tickets are gonna be like, I ain't got that. I ain't got that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Also, this grass is outrageously annoying. I don't know if you guys have paid attention. Every single skip loom has arena traps, so I can't run. And then our other option is Zygarde. I really love Hatsune Miku and her music, but concert maybe isn't for me. That is very fair. Concerts can be very overstimulating very quickly. And it really just depends on the people you're around too. Like, the people you sit next to can genuinely make or break a concert. They can either just be really chill and mind their own business, or they can, like, it's almost like going to a convention, right? If you're just trapped next to someone for like 3 hours who just doesn't even like pertain to like self-care, at the bare minimum level to just like put on deodorant, or they just reek to high heaven of like weed, or like they're the kind of drunks who like spill beer all over themselves and it has that rancid beer smell all night. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I like the fact that a lot of the concerts that I go to are very tame, right? Like, I went to Sabrina Carpenter. I went to Taylor Swift. I went to 21 Pilots. I love Jump Bluff, so I'm hoping for it. I do love Jump Bluff. I am a big Jump Bluff fan. Vandy is not. We are very opposing opinions when it comes to Jump Bluff. Timpole, where did you come from? Taylor Swift smells of perfume at least. And like the people are like, oh my gosh, what's your favorite era? Do you want to trade friendship bracelets? You know what I mean? Like the people are so nice and so friendly. They're like, when did you become a Swiftie? What song do you love the most? Of the surprise songs, like which surprise song are you really rooting for? Like everyone's just trying to make friends. And like, at least if you're an introvert, like you don't have to talk, right? But at least you're surrounded by people who are genuinely pleasant. Hatsune Miku concerts, people are super chill, it seems again, but I worry too much. I mean, that's fair. Like, we just live in a different world. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's nothing wrong with valuing and prioritizing your personal safety in environments that you are not comfortable with, right? Because, like, at the end of the day, even if you were to, like, be brave and you bought, like, Hatsune Miku tickets, you have two reactions that are either going to happen. You're either going to be so in the moment that you forget about your fears and like that's completely wiped. Or you have the antithesis where you are just so enamored in the fact that you are uncomfortable the entire time that you can no longer enjoy the concert because you're concerned about everything that's happening around you, right? Which then therefore makes like the point of buying a concert ticket like null and void. Because, like, why would you spend that much money for a concert ticket for you to not be able to enjoy yourself? You know? And then when you go back to think about that concert, you're not going to be like, wow, that was a really good time. I'm really happy I went. You're going to be like, I was so anxious the entire time. You know what I mean? So it's like, do you take that gamble knowing that like the opposite could happen, or do you just like sit in your little safety bubble and do it when you're comfortable, right? You know, only you can make that decision. But I think it's one of those things as well, like when you know that you're comfortable, you know, right? And you won't have to guess. Yeah, Chapel's festival crowds, ain't no way. You would never find me there. My friend absolutely loved it. She had a blast. She went the whole time, and then after the concert the next day, she was just worried about getting home. Yeah, traffic is a lot. Traffic is awful. If you can get someone to pick you up, it's not bad. Also, just depending on how much parking is there. You know? Lots of factors that go into everything. Lots and lots of factors. I typically just like pay for parking, but it's also one of those things where like if you're not comfortable driving in large crowds, probably not a good idea either. So it all just comes down to like your comfort level when it comes to everything. If you will. Also, chat, where did the shinies go? Did you guys eat them again? I think you guys might have eaten the shinies. The fear of spiked drinks is another one. That I can't even fault you for. That one I cannot fault you for in the slightest. People are awful. People are so awful. The only thing I can recommend is like getting something that has a lid if you can. Like depending on venues, they vary the rules. The other thing you can do too, I can't remember the name of it, but people sell like drink covers that work as like a scrunchie, if you will, like the little hairbands that you put on your wrist. You can put it in, like you can just wear it as a scrunchie around your wrist. But then when you are like ready and wanting to cover your drink, you can unravel it and it works like saran wrap almost, where you can cover your drink with it. And that at least prevents people from spiking it. Yeah, some concerts you can't have sealed lids. So like if you buy a water bottle at like the concession stand, they'll take the lid off and they'll hand it to you. That way, if you like throw it at the artist, it can't like hurt them because the water's gonna spill out while it's airborne. Yeah, that like threw me through a shock when I saw it for the first time. I was like, wait a minute. But then I was like, obviously that makes sense because like the safety of the performer is like their number one concern. They could care less if you have a lid on your water bottle. They care way more about like Nick Jonas not getting hit in the face, you know? Yeah, I don't know why people throw things at artists or like why like people think that's acceptable. I don't know. It's a very silly thing. Yeah, was it 𝗵𝗵𝗏𝗏 who had a throne or let me try this again. 𝗵𝗵𝗏𝗏 who had a phone thrown at her face and it like absolutely demolished her like left side of her face. Like the thing is too is like if you throw that phone, you're not getting that back. Like I don't understand, to be honest with you. I swear all concerts should be 18 plus. I'm not even gonna lie to you, half the time it's adults. Tyler, the Creator's upcoming concert is 14 plus? Wasn't Tyler, the Creator, the person who had that really bad experience at like Lollapalooza or something like that? Where people got like trampled? Was that Tyler or was that someone else? Oh, that was Travis Scott. I knew the T. Like, I knew it was someone in that genre who had a T at the start of their name. That's how my brain thinks about things, chat. Okay. That's Travis Scott, not Tyler. I'm understanding. But yeah, it's usually the adults who do that, unfortunately. Like, the person who threw their phone at BB, Rexa, Ava Max, whoever it was, that was like a late 30s-year-old man. He just did it because he could. He's like, it's gonna be funny. She's gonna take pictures on my phone. It's like, no, she's not. You're not getting your phone back either. Enjoy your lawsuit and your lack of phone. Like, what are we doing? Bucket list things is to see the video game orchestral performance. Okay. Those would be so cool to see, to be honest with you. I would absolutely be here for it. I'm really sad because I really wanted to meet Astarion, like the voice actor of Astarion, from Baldur's Gate when they were in town. And everyone ended up showing up aside from him. He had to like cancel last minute. And I was just like, ah! Should have taken the phone and just trolled his social medias. That's assuming you can get in though. You know, because they're all like password locked. If not like Face ID. We saw video games live in Seattle. That'd be fun. Just like any live video game event you can go to is so much fun. You could have seen Halsey for $40 in 2013. I'm so jealous. Halsey is someone I'm very excited to pay for concert tickets for. I love Halsey so much. I love Halsey. Not as obsessed with The Great Impersonator as I would have wanted to be. It's very like Tortured Poets, like Eternal Sunshine-esque. Where it's just very cathartic and like she just needed to write it down and get through it. You know what I mean? The only concerts I go to are small ones around me. That's very fair. I can't blame you. If he's dumb enough to throw his phone, he's likely stupid enough to not lock it before throwing. You know what? That's also fair. Touche. Because he's like, let me have the camera open for BB Rexa. Or Ava Max or whoever it was. I don't know. That was just such an issue this entire last year. Because I think someone threw something at Pink too, and Pink called him out. Like, I know there was, I think it was in, I want to say it was when Taylor was in Latin America. And like, even Taylor at the Eras tour was like, hey guys, if we could refrain from throwing things on the stage, I really don't want my dancers to get hurt, and it's just a really big safety hazard. I would really greatly appreciate it. Yeah, when someone threw a stone necklace at Billy, or a bracelet, I don't even know what it was, but it was like rocks, like big pieces. It's not like it was just like a dainty little thing. Like, why? Why are we doing that? Or like when Billy goes into the crowd, she was talking about the fact that people steal the jewelry off of her hands. And she has to have security go back and take it back from people because she can't like go into the crowds and be like, oh my God, thank you for coming. I appreciate you and stuff like that, without people literally stealing things off of her hands as she's like doing the whole like this kind of a thing with the crowd. Like, is that not insane? Like, if I'm that close to Billy, I'm gonna be like in the moment and be like, wow, oh my God, we're having a cute, like cool moment here together. My first thought is not like, oh my God, let me take off her bracelet and like her personal belongings so I can steal it from her. Like, and these are the people who have front row tickets. You know what I mean? Like, those are supposed to be reserved for like the die-hard fans. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I don't think that you're a die-hard fan if you disrespect and have that little respect for your quote-unquote favorite artist. Right? Didn't someone try to grab Taylor while she was performing? That was a few years ago. Like, that was 1989 era. So almost like 10 years ago at this point. She completely like reconstructed the way that her stage is set up. So like there's the stage and then there's like security guards and then there's a barricade. So she made it so you have to get like through 3 different steps, if you will, in order to be able to even get access to the stage now. So that changed about a decade ago, but yes, that was something that happened. I keep just trying to run from Skibloom. Yes, I did, Kiers. That was a really silly edit. Chat, in the mail just now, I got an ad for a travel cruise thingy. Only $3,000. Only? Aren't you gonna go? Yeah, the bad blood moment where she was yelling for security to leave the fan alone. We love her. We love her, chat. By the way, I didn't consider this. I'm out of PP for Leech Life. And this thing has arena trap. And absorb. So I can't switch out or leave. I literally can't leave. We are in a PP stall situation. Hey, chat. Anyone got a favorite pastime? Mine is clicking the tail glow button. I don't know what comes first. Like, does it kill me first? It's so weird how there are people who are so obsessed over Taylor, fans and haters. I just, like, as someone who does enjoy her, I think it is very rare for a person at her level of fame to be as compassionate and down to earth as she is. Like, when she's at the Chiefs games supporting Travis, like, she's tipping the people in the box office like hundreds of dollars in cash for like their kindness and their generosity. Every single stop of the tour that she made across the entire world, she donated to the local food banks of like hundreds of thousands of dollars every single time. And like, even at the Grammys, she didn't win a single award, but she is always the person who is on her feet, supporting, cheersing, like celebrating the victories of every other artist. Whether she wins that nomination or loses, she's there and it's just like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. And like, there are a lot of people who are less famous than her, who don't even have that same level of grace and kindness and compassion. We lose Carib last year, by the way. Unless, no, we do. Like, you can like and not like her music, you know, like that's just a part of existing as a human being. But I think that it's not only just a really good role model for like younger people, for someone to be like, wow, my favorite superstar that I really like the music of is a good person, like on and off the field. Like the people who actually like talk about Taylor, like the amount of people who are just like, I don't have anything bad to say because she's just genuinely down to earth. She baked the Kansas City football players and their families homemade Pop-Tarts, chat, that were decorated with the player numbers of the players that she made the Pop-Tarts for and everything. Like, she knitted Patrick Mahomes' new baby a baby blanket. Like, she just gives so much to people in her downtime, to be honest with you. So it's like, you want to give her the positive recognition, because, like, you don't hear that from other celebrities, you know what I mean? Like, those kind of conversations typically don't follow people who are of that same fame, if not below. But I think she's just reached, like, truly, like, Madonna, Michael Jackson level fame. And a lot of people are just annoyed with the fact that because she's a good person, and a lot of people look up to her, and she's very successful. Her music is good, right? People are just tired of hearing about her, and they take that out by making posts online, you know? I just don't know her music apart of her old country stuff from the olden days, which is fair. She's just one of the few people who have, like, just genuinely... She's done so many genres at this point, you know what I mean? Like, she did country, and then she did pop country, and then she did pop, and then she did folk. So, like, she's just spanned so many different genres over her careers, too. So, she's got a little bit of everything, depending on what kind of, like, music that you enjoy listening to, you know what I mean? Like I said, I just genuinely think it's a situation where she gets so much positive publicity that people are sick of it. And they'd rather, like, just not hear about her than hear about, like, the kindness that she has and the accomplishments that she's done. You know? I think that's just what it is. Chat. I think we've been here for over 35 minutes. What are the shiny odds? Believe it or not, 1 in 35. Alarmingly 1 in 35. Yeah. Shocking, right? Absolutely bonkers, dare I even say. So, chat, 1 in the chat if you are on board for doing the strategy where, because we are very clearly over odds at this point, if we do the... I didn't even finish. Where if we do the thing where I do 15 encounters... Alright, okay. 15 encounters it is, and whether it's shiny or whether it's not, we're gonna catch the 15th encounter, and I'll force it to be shiny if it's not shiny, because we've very clearly gone over odds. I say next encounter. I say 15. 2. You know what? We'll throw you through a loop. We'll do 9. No one expects 9. 3. 4. 5. 6. I will say, to go back to the Taylor Swift thing, one of my favorite things is if you hear people who hate Taylor Swift's arguments as to why they hate Taylor Swift, their answers never make sense. This is 8. So the next one is what we're going to catch, whether it's shiny or not, by the way. We get Skiploom. I'm honestly not opposed. I'm a Skiploom enjoyer, a Skiploom enthusiast, dare I even say. But to continue my point, like I've had people in stream where I'm like, I like Taylor Swift, and they're like, ew, I can't believe you would like Taylor Swift. Why would you like her? And I'm like, why would you dislike her? And then they give me their logic, and they're like, she's too famous with girls. And I'm like, no, what do you mean by that? What part of this bothers you? She's too famous with women. Now, is it her being famous or women that you have an issue with? Because at this point, I can't tell. And either way, none of that is logical. Like, it just, what do you mean? Anyways, let me see if this thing's taken by a member in the meantime. Ipper with the 72 months. Thank you, gamer. That's 6 years. 6 whole years. Thank you, gamer. It's been an honor to have you here for 72 months. Ipper, what's it like to be so cool? Let me know. Let me know. Do you guys remember? I think it was during Subathon. When someone came in and they gave me their reasoning for why they didn't like Taylor Swift. And I was like, hey, bestie, I hate to tell you this, but like in the most like non-biased, like just straight, like reading what you're putting in chat. Are you aware that you're misogynistic? And they were like, I am not. And I was like, all right, let me break down sentence for sentence what you said and why this is not socially, culturally, or morally acceptable to say to people. And he left chat and was like, wow, when you put it into perspective and you explain things like that, maybe I have a lot of self-reflecting and like work that I need to do on myself. And I was like, yeah, I think so. I think you just had the light bulb that you are a misogynist in my chat. That was really funny. It was just the light bulb of like, maybe I am a bad person. Anyways, chat, it's not taken by a member. What are we naming it? I need nickname suggestions to put on the wheel. I did see someone put Skipper, right? Yeah, someone said Skipper. Fluffy. Skip to my Lou. Phil. Cotton. But her left pinky toe is slightly bigger than her right pinky toe. And the foot fetish freaks are in shambles. The only feet people will never recover. Oh no, chat. Anyways, let's spin the wheel. We got Fluffy. I'm confused. I was just responding to what 2Crow said. Fluffy the skip loom. All right. I don't even... Yeah, I will do this. Okay. Let me save right here. And let me force this thing to be shiny real quick. It's gonna be blue with a hint of pink. Perhaps you remember what Jumpluff looked like the last time we had one? It was a joke. I'm not a foot fetish aficionado. No, you're good. I was playing off for the people who are foot fetish aficionados. How are they gonna recover? You know what I'm saying? All right. Some of you guys saw what Shiny Jumpluff looked like last time. Some of you did not. But in case you did not see what Shiny Jumpluff looked like, that's Karrablast. This is Rotom. This is Beautifly. And this, chat, is Skiploom. Is blue. It's blue. It's timid. Arena Trap, we already know that. It is holding the eject button, which is very comical considering we were making a meme about eject button with Kirlia. With Peck, Sketch, Grassnot, and Defog, which should not really come as a surprise to anyone here. It is a little blueberry. She's a sweet baby angel. It is a little bit like Vileplume. That is true. That is very, very true. What a silly little guy. We care her. We love her. But with that being said, chat, I am going to call it a stream here today. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will not be live tomorrow. I can't remember if I work the day after that, but either way, we will be back with this when I am able to return to stream. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful and fantastic rest of your night. You guys are all wonderful. You guys are all incredible. In case no one told you guys today, chat, I'm proud of you. You guys are doing the best that you can in some pretty hard times, and you know what? That should be commended. So, be proud of yourself. Take it one day at a time. And just remember there's only one of you. Nobody can ever replace you, and that self-care is the most important care. You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't do self-care, chat, Bingus is gonna be sad. And what are you gonna do if Bingus is sad? How are you gonna recover from that? How are you gonna explain to Bingus that you didn't do self-care? Just saying. These are the things that keep me up at night. But I will see you all in the next one, gamers. It'll be, if not Tuesday, then Wednesday. I just can't remember my work schedule. Anyways, chat, I will see you all in the next one. Have a good night, gamers. Goodbye.